When scientists want to know if a drug works, they do what's called a placebo-controlled trial, where they test the active drug against an inert substance or placebo, which might sound a bit daft. I mean, if it's inactive, it's not going to work, right? Wrong. Weird though it might sound, placebos can affect almost any condition. For example, the placebo response rate in Parkinson's is up to 15%. And up to 20% of people with epilepsy will have their seizure rate halved with a placebo. And when it comes to more complex conditions, things like irritable bowel syndrome or depression, up to 40% of the benefit is due to the placebo effect. So what's going on here? Well, no one really knows, but a clue comes from the word itself. Placebo is Latin for I will please, and the belief that something might help means that sometimes it actually does. And it turns out that 2 placebo tablets are better than 1, a big red placebo is better than a small white one, capsules are better than pills, and injections work best of all. And guess what? A placebo can still work even if the person taking it is told it's a placebo. Go figure. So, if placebos are safe and they work, why bother with actual drugs? Well, that's a great question. Turns out that the placebo industry is a multi-billion-dollar business. Take some alternative therapies, for instance, like homeopathy, which is almost entirely a placebo response. But it can be us doctors too. Take arthritis of the knee. A common treatment for osteoarthritis used to be what's called arthroscopic debridement. But when they compared people who had the real surgery with a placebo group, who had the whole kit and caboodle, the anaesthetic, incisions, stitches, but no actual surgery, the outcomes were the same. Now, it's a good thing we learned from this and we no longer do that type of surgery. Now, don't get me wrong, medicines do actually work. For example, while placebos might be good for the fatigue in cancer, they don't affect the underlying disease. That's due to the hardcore stuff like surgery, chemo, and radiotherapy. Researchers have also found that young people who believe that the mixed drink that they're slugging back is strong get intoxicated, even though there's no alcohol in there at all. I might try that on the kids.